Yeah, very good Sunday morning. 4 days left in 2015, and I can honestly say this is probably one of the first years where I'm actually going to get the dates right on my checks in January, because this is one of the biggest years coming up in Cleveland since probably they hosted the last convention in 1936. My calendars are already marked up, so I want to help you out with a couple of dates to keep in mind on your calendar in advance of the July convention. Late February is when we're going to see the opening of the new Kimpton Hotel inside the old Schofield building at East 9th and Euclid. The Ides of March, the 15th, the Ohio primary, the first of the winner-take-all states in the race for the White House. Mid-April, the Drury Hotel in the old school administration building will open. June 1st marks the opening of the new Hilton Convention Center Hotel and the completion date for Public Square, which loaded the construction schedule early just in case of bad weather.
We couldn't take a risk that it wouldn't get done. That's why we ran double crews this summer. We wanted to make sure we were ready for the worst that winter could bring, ready to turn the square over to landscaping and completion when the weather turns in the summer.
Something else coming online this spring will be the Rock Box Project. Remember that 60s song from the Vogues, "It's a 5 o'clock world when the whistle blows"? Well, on East 9th Street, that whistle will soon be a song. Visitors flocking to Cleveland for the RNC next summer will have more than street signs on East 9th to remind them that this is the home of rock and roll. They will have these 50 giant speakers of different colors at 7 different locations. Speakers that are not just art, they actually work.
Every speaker will play the same music, and it will be echoed down the streets for 30 seconds, and then they'll go quiet again. Kind of like church bells, kind of like the whistle in a town that blows the noon whistle and blows the 5 o'clock whistle. That's how they're going to work.
On the back of each box will be a list of the different induction classes over the years. It's a way to celebrate them outside of the Rock Hall. You'll remember the Rock Hall previously tried pavement plaques outside of Public Hall celebrating the 2012 class.
The Cleveland winters were not kind to them. They're buckling a little bit. They're starting to get scratched up from snow plows that plow the sidewalks. And before we put in 312 of them in downtown, we paused and said, is there some other way to recognize the inductees? And this does it really well.
And it does it while adding a new twist to an old concept.
Because we are the rock and roll capital of the world, it really should be an electric guitar or a thumping bass or a great solo. That's our modern day church bell.
The $500,000 cost of the project is being picked up by Destination Cleveland. It will be maintained and operated by the Rock Hall. With Democracy 2016, I'm John Kosich. Enjoy your Sunday.